Welcome back. You're watching Overdrive, and well, 2 weeks to go to the Auto Expo. I know a lot of you are itching to find out what's going to transpire at this biennial automotive extravaganza. I know we are very excited. So I've got Bert with me. Let's talk about the product launches now. 2014 is set to be the year of product launches. So, and let's start systematically talking segment-wise, and let's begin with the hatchback segment. So tell us, what can we expect in the hatchback segment at the Auto Expo?
Very quickly, to come to the gist of the matter, there are going to be a few hot products going to be launched out there. In the hatchback segment, I think the two cars that will make a lot of noise at Auto Expo 2014 is Maruti Celerio and of course Datsun. Datsun's Go is coming there as well, and you will get to see these two products in a much more comprehensive way than ever before. Some of you may have seen the Datsun Go at roadshows around that roadshow that happened around India recently, but this is definitely an opportunity for you to get a closer look at the car inside and outside, as well as get more information about what their plans are for the car in the market, alongside I think they're going to do the launch thing and all that as well. And of course the other big ticket item will be Maruti Celerio. The Maruti Celerio is something that everyone's been eagerly looking forward to, and it's a very important car for Maruti. It's a brand new car. Everything's new on that: the chassis, the platform, the engine, the transmission. Oh, let me come to talk about the transmission. Maruti is doing an automatic transmission, which isn't an automatic transmission. It's still a manual transmission. It's a small device that basically takes away the use of a clutch in a car. It's not your conventional torque converter automatic transmission that you would know about. It's just a manual transmission. Apart from that, I think there's a lot more to see, but definitely come down to the motor show. You'll have all of it over there.
Okay, well, then Indians love to pay for a boot. So let's come to the sedans.
Well, in the sedans, I just stick to one product, and that's something that India is eagerly looking forward to, and that's Toyota's Corolla. There's an all-new Corolla coming out shortly, and Toyota is going to show that car off at the Auto Expo. It definitely changes the image for Toyota. Toyota's focusing on being perceived as a much more youthful brand, a much more energetic brand. They want their cars to showcase, to reflect the same values which they now believe in.
And how can we not talk about SUVs, right?
Absolutely.
So tell us, what do you expect in the SUV segment at the Auto Expo?
I think there are a couple of SUVs that we should be, focusing on at the Auto Expo, and one of these is Volkswagen's new Taygun. They have said this in the past. We've broken the story on the Taygun coming down to India about a year and a half ago, and finally Volkswagen is showcasing that Taygun here at the Auto Expo. Another big player that's stepping into this segment is Maruti. I mean, there's the XA Alpha, and what we will see at Auto Expo is the IV4 concept, which is slightly larger than the XA Alpha, which will probably seat 7. We're not too sure at this moment. It's all very speculative. But yes, we're going to see the IV4 at Auto Expo.
Okay, and let's talk a little more utility. So, well, what about the family of, say, 7 now? What in the utility segment of the MUVs or the LUVs and whatnots, what can we expect at the Auto Expo for this segment?
I think 2014 we've got two big MUVs, two big vans coming down our way. Actually, they're compact vans. One is the Honda Mobilio, which we recently saw in Tokyo. Shumi had a first glance at that MUV. It looks promising. It's very similar to the Brio and the Amaze in terms of interior design and style, and but except that the positioning is a slightly different one. They are, of course, they all belong to the same family of cars, the same platform. But what Honda will give to their consumers is a slightly premiumness at a very affordable price. And I think that's a strong value proposition for Honda. On the other hand, what we will also expect to see at the Auto Expo is another more affordable MUV, which will come from the Datsun stables, and that's the Go Plus. We've seen that recently in Indonesia. At a Southeast Asian motor show, and they had the first look of that car. They displayed it at the motor show, and that's coming down to India as well. Datsun has said as much, and it will be showcased at Auto Expo. So come down to the Auto Expo, look out for these vehicles. I think there's a lot of action apart from this as well, and all of the information, like I said before, is there on our website. So go there, take a look and read what's coming up. And of course, in the next few days, you'll also read when the Auto Expo hits the floors on the 5th of February, from the 5th of February. All of that information will be available live on Overdrive's website.
Well, that's it for all the cars, all the action from the cars on this week's episode. In due course, we will get you all the action from the bikes as well at the Auto Expo. Tune into all the coverage from Auto Expo, and of course, do not forget 30th January is our awards. So tune into CNBC TV 18 for our awards. Until next time, it's goodbye and drive safe.